Hey guys, hello everyone. Welcome back to today's reading. We are gonna tune in right away and see what Spirit wants to say. Last night I wanted to do a love reading, but today I'm not so sure about that. So let's see. I kind of like the format that Spirit is guiding me, Spirit is leading me always, but in terms of where the reading is gonna go, what Spirit wants to bring to the to the surface basically. And oh my god guys, I haven't used that deck for like forever, probably since spring, and we're in January. Just if you're watching this reading in the real time, this is a timeless reading, please keep in mind. But yes, if you're watching in real time, we are in January 2026. Can you believe that? Oh my god, today's January 28. I just cannot believe how fast time flies. Guys, let's tune in and see what Spirit wants to bring. And I'm setting the intention that this message finds exactly those who need to hear the message. Okay, I feel like somebody who is in need to activate the throat chakra, but let's see. Spirit, what is the message that you want to bring to the collective today? This is a general message for the whole collective. Take it as it resonates. If it doesn't sit right with you, it's not your reading, okay, guys? Maybe the next one will be yours. What is the theme of this message? Sorry. What is the theme of this message, Spirit? What is the theme of today's message? Okay, we got a few cards. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so we got sacrifice. I'm gonna read the meaning of those cards first. Okay. Destiny in reverse and emotional loss. Okay, hold on. Just give me 1 second because I don't remember the meaning of the hold on. Let's see. Sacrifice number 12. What is the original meaning in the tarot? This is the Hangman. Okay, so this is the card that speaks that perhaps you need to look at the situation you are in from a different angle. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Spirit wants you to release something, to look at the situation from a different angle and release it. By surrendering and let go, there will be more room for you to receive. And number 10 is the card of destiny. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot this. This deck doesn't read reversals. You see, I told you, like, I haven't been using that deck for a while. I completely forgot. The Wheel of Fortune, guys. Oh yeah. The Wheel of Fortune, karmic cycles ending, and the new something is about to begin, guys. Like the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck and fortune are now in your favor. In your favor, a cycle of change, success, and growth is imminent. But before you can do that, you need to release something, okay? Because I feel like with the emotional loss over here, guys, what is it? The green. Hold on. With the emotional loss, some of you guys are going through some kind of ending. But for some reason you're not willing to completely let it go. And I understand. I totally understand. It's not that easy to let go of an ending. Oh, that's so interesting. As I said that, I opened it on the page 111. Oh my god, guys. Just there are no coincidences in anything. Emotional loss, number 5. Page number 101, emotional loss. The number 5 emotions card comes forth at the time when you may be experiencing or grieving a loss of someone or something you were emotionally attached to. Honor your feelings. Only by healing and loving yourself, by letting go of the past, you can continue your journey. Guys, again, the theme of this reading is you needing to look at the situation from a different angle. Release, let go of what's, oh my god, I'm connecting to love. I told you I was like feeling it last night, and I'm connecting to those who just recently separated, those who just recently, I don't know, divorced, broke up, but you are still lingering in that energy. You need to let go. You need to let go for the new cycle to begin. Okay, Spirit? I hear you loud and clear. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What is, hold on guys, sorry, give me 1 second. What would you like to bring to the attention of the viewer, Spirit? What would you like to bring to the attention of the viewer for them to work with? What would you like to bring to their attention at this time, considering their energy that we already tapped into? What would you like to advise? What would you like to advise, Spirit? What would you like to advise and bring to the attention of the viewer? Okay, let's see. Let's go. What would you like to advise and bring to the attention of the viewer, Spirit? Oof, oof, oof. Starseed, Pentagon. Oh my God, we got so many. Okay, what I can already tell, but I will have to look at the guidebook. Oh my God, I love those cards. Some of you guys are not listening to your intuition, okay? You are in search of self, of your identity, of who you are, which is amazing. But for that, you need to fully open your third eye chakra and connect to yourself. We got Syrians. Okay, it was in reverse. Pentagon. You know what? I'm going to... Oh my God, there are so many cards, guys. So many cards. Okay, let's go one at a time, okay? Let me see. I want to... Because I started with the third eye, so I'm going to continue with the reading. Oh, and I opened the page on that. Oh my God, it was meant to be... No, actually, I opened on Starseed. Let's go with the Starseed then. You self-identity, yes, you are discovering yourself. You are discovering who you truly are. And since we got that link to someone that you just recently separated from, or you're in the process of separation, I feel like you are trying to find who you are without that relationship, who you are outside of that relationship, who you are as you are for real. Because there is a chance that you have lost yourself in that relationship. So keep going, discovering yourself, work on the self, okay? And to help you discovering who you truly are, like opening your third eye chakra can be extremely beneficial, working on your intuition. Guys, yeah, this is at this time, Spirit is telling that your third eye chakra is blocked. There is in one shape or form some sort of limited awareness about, well, the existence of humankind, the soul and everything. But when we're going to look at the tarot cards, we are going to see that I'll not be surprised if the Judgment card comes out, and to see that some of you guys are going through spiritual awakening. Some of you definitely are, but at this time you need to work on your stress levels, guys, and focus your energy, okay? I've been through breakthroughs after breakups. I went through breakthroughs for sure, but yes, I understand that you are lacking some kind of like focused energy, and like you're stressed. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be, because like you need to allow yourself to feel everything that you need to feel, but do not linger in that. And then Spirit is inviting you to work with your third eye chakra. There are so many meditations, there are so many there is so much interesting information on YouTube available to you, like for free, guys. So this is Spirit telling you, just, search how to open third eye chakra, or how to work with third eye chakra, or third eye chakra meditation. It's not going to happen overnight. Don't get like elusive about it, but you need to start somewhere. Okay? So, so let's go. Starseed, and then, oops, sorry, baby. I want to look at the Syrians. This is one of my favorite cards. Why did it come in reverse? Oh my God. I love Syrian. This is Starseed. Oh my God. All of them are gorgeous. I love those cards, guys. So this is Syrian A, number 18 in reverse. Hello, babies. Spirit wants you to work on your repressed emotions, because you will never be able to find the self if you are repressing the emotions that you are going through at that time. Okay, so At this time, Spirit is saying that your emotions are indeed repressed, but you need to work on that and feel all the emotions that you have repressed, like probably even for decades, okay? For years and decades. Interesting. Yeah, I'm like with among all the meanings of that card, I'm connecting like the most to the repressed emotions. So guys, please be honest with yourself, okay? Because this is the card of honesty when it's in upright position. Like, and oh my God, artistic integrity and honesty. It's in reversed at this time, but you need to focus your energy, okay? To focus your energy. But before you can do that, allow yourself to be honest with yourself. Feel the emotions that you need to feel, all the ugly emotions about yourself, about the person that you just separated with, because this is the collective that I'm connecting with at this time, okay? Kabbalah, Tree of Life, reversed position, number 32. Yeah, you're refusing, you're in stagnation at this time, guys. Procrastinating. Well, honestly, again, I'm just going how I feel. I read intuitively, guys, but I feel like Spirit is telling you that you're not learning your lesson that came to you with that relationship, that ending. That's why you're gripping so tightly to the illusion of that, of what that relationship was, to the illusion and the illusion of the potential of what it could be, and you're not willing to see the situation for what it actually was, to see the person for who the person actually was. You need to recognize the lesson in that experience, because until you do, the self-identity cannot fully come. The self-identity of and self-realization of, yourself, who you truly are, cannot fully develop, cannot fully come in. And like your third eye chakra is still gonna sit there like being blocked. I mean, if you like it to, like, if you like to live the life of like not knowing and uncertainty and chaos, emotional, physical, you do you, guys. But I always keep talking about those kind of relationships that you were not happy in. Very often these days, like, there is a term for that. It's called situationship, and I do talk about situationships quite a lot because I've been in one. Guys, I'm very familiar with the situationship. I've been there like for years. Like, I've been in a situationship, like, on and off, of course, but for 4 years plus. Yeah, 4 years. Yeah, 4 years plus, I think. And I'm very, very familiar with that feeling that you see the potential in the person. You see something where that relation could go, but you are actually so freaking blind to the reality. I'm talking about myself, like sharing my experience, that I was so blind to the reality of what it actually was, that the person was non-committal, that the person was not for me, and I was not feeling seen. I was not feeling heard and understood, and even emotionally safe. I wasn't. So, but I was clinging so tightly to that relationship for God knows why. Well, I know why, because I did the work on myself, and I know that, like, the fear of rejection and abandonment was like present there. So you need to ask yourself, why are you clinging so tightly to the relationship that was not working out for you in the first place, that was not serving you any good, or just like a tiny fraction of good, but overall, like in a bigger picture, like you were unhappy in that relationship. So Spirit is telling you that you need to learn from your lesson, and at this time you are being, sorry to say that, but quite a little bit of a stubborn creature, not willing to see the lesson, just like holding on tightly to the negative emotions, to the emotions of a little bit of a victimhood, even that something was done to you but not for your goodness sake. And you need to flip that belief and say that, and think that relationship that served you in one shape or form. Like, honestly, guys, like, I'm like I can with certainty say, and I even said that to my situationship person, that you know what, you hurt me the most in my entire life. Like I can say that, like that among all of my experiences, you hurt me the most, but you were my greatest teacher as well. So I thank you for that. And if you don't want to talk to your person and thank them for the experience that they brought, by the way, whatever the experience was, I'm not saying that you should forget if they, if they did something like bad to you, but the forgiveness from within you should come. Okay, and keep in mind that you're forgiving, not forgetting. You're forgiving the person for yourself. You're forgiving that person for whatever the experience they brought to your awareness. You are forgiving them in your own heart. You don't even have to speak to that person, okay? All you need to see is like, you need to actually see what was the lesson in that experience, okay? What did that experience brought you to the surface for you to actually look in your eyes, okay? Look in, like, just that experience, looking in your eyes. Are you recognizing the lesson in that, okay? If you are liking to be like, no, I want to blame, I want to live in that kind of energy, well, you do you, okay? But yeah, the self-awareness and the third eye chakra will never be open in that case. And you will probably attract another person, different face, different body, but exactly the same experience until you actually learn it, because this is how it works, okay? Until you learn the lesson that you are supposed to learn in this lifetime, like, you will keep attracting people and places and experiences that will take you over and over and over through that experience until you actually sit down, calm your mind, and try to understand, like, hey, what am I learning from that experience? What does this experience is telling me about myself, about who I am believing to be, and what I am believing that I'm worthy of? What are my limiting beliefs there that are attracting all those people, all those experiences? Okay, guys? So let's see. We have tall whites over there with number 20. It's in reverse. Yeah, guys, like, it's with that card, I feel like you need to have like an open mind and open heart to seeing, okay? To seeing like the lesson, being like more open. And the pentagram in number 35 over here, oh, upright position. I'm so happy to see it. Harmony, protection, good health, perfection, safety, security. Well, guys, again, you will attract all those beautiful, beautiful qualities as harmony, protection, and peace in your heart, as long as you are gonna let go of all those negative emotions that are just like sitting there and having a tight grip onto your soul, onto your mind. For the mind is what gets it. Your soul is pure, your soul is whole and complete as is, and you are, by the way, as well. But you need to realize that, like, you cannot hold on onto all to those like emotions for way too long. You just can't. Otherwise, like, the harmony and peace from within, they're not gonna come in, and you will keep attracting the people that you're not very fond of. Sorry, guys, like, I feel a little bit anxious right now. Maybe you guys like are anxious at this time and you're not loving the message that I'm bringing. It's not my feeling. Just tapping into some of you guys who are going through definitely a difficult. Okay, let me put those guys over here for now. Let's ask Tara. Tara, what is the advice? What is the advice? Well, we got the advice. Okay, let's tap into the future. Okay, what is the future for the collective that we're tapping in? What would you like to talk about? Future energies, please. Let's see. Future energies. Well, future is fluid, guys. Like, keep in mind, because the future depends on your choices, okay? The future depends always like on your free will choices. So the energies that we're gonna tap into are gonna be just one of them, but keep in mind that they're fluid, okay? So, but I'm still curious. What is the energy of the future for the collective spirit? Oh, one more. Okay, let's go. Okay, what is the energy of the future? What is it? I knew it. I fucking knew it, that the judgment is gonna come. Guys. Oh, and the chariot, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, it kind of flew out. I put it back, but I always know if the card is meant to come out, it will freaking come out, guys. Oh my God, I'm so proud. Oh, sorry, guys, it just hit the tripod over here. Oh my God, everything is coming your way, guys. It's just at a slower pace, but this is how you need it at this time, guys. I knew the judgment card is going to come out. I don't know if you remember, but I did mention that, and I'm so excited to see it, because some of you guys with the self-awareness card, with the starseed, one of my favorite cards, you are going through a massive spiritual awakening, guys. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. This is not an easy road. This is not an easy journey, guys. Don't get like too excited, but this is gonna take you to such a beautiful place, guys. You are going through a self-realization. Judgment card and the starseed card, some of you guys are going through self-realization, a self-awareness, awakening, understanding that you are an eternal being, that, oh my God, learning the lesson. Spiritual awakening is usually not an easy it's not an easy, how do you say it, ride. That's what I wanted to say. It's not an easy ride. It's like a pretty difficult one, but once you make it to the other side, guys, like it's like the prize, the gifts that you get from that self-awareness, from that spiritual awakening, and knowing thyself as you could not know before. Oh, it's priceless, guys. Like, you are being slowly but surely introduced to the spiritual world. Your third eye chakra is slowly but surely awakening, guys. Like, oh my God, this is gorgeous. This is wonderful. Everything is coming your way. We have the chariot here. Like, you got like how many? You got like 3 major arcana cards here, guys. Like, these are major events of your life. What Spirit wants to tell you with the chariot in the reverse is that you, at this time, and again, you know, it's like, I'm not concerned about that card much. It's just like, at this time, you're going through some unfocused energy. Okay, so Spirit is telling you that you need to focus your energy. This is like energetic focus, and you need to kind of like power through and find that focus. Okay, and again, while you're going through like a major spiritual awakening and self-development, yeah, your energy is going to be scattered. You're not understanding like what the hell is going on, where this is going, like, who am I? Of course, energetic unfocusedness is very natural and normal. So Spirit just wants to tell you that you need to bring a little bit of more self-discipline, okay? Because while you're on a spiritual awakening, as I mentioned already, it's not the most easy road to ride on. And, it's easy to go into the self-sabotage mode and to be like, F all that, So Spirit wants you to be more in the energy of self-discipline, okay? And do not rush. Okay, please. Spirit wants you to tell you to not rush, that everything happens at the pace and the time when it is supposed to happen, okay? Because with the Knight of Pentacles, this is like the card of the slowest moving knight in the whole 72 tarot deck, guys. And this is the card of determination. It is, yes, moving slow but steady, okay? It's like diligence, hard work, determination, building something slowly but surely. This is the card of safety, okay, guys? So like, please, you are expanding because we got the Judgment card over there, guys. Do not rush, okay? Especially at the cost of somebody else's like well-being. Like, Spirit wants you to be aware of that like everybody, like, trust me, guys. And when I say trust me, I mean it, because I went through spiritual awakening, and I know the very burning part of it, that you become very impatient when you realize certain things that didn't work out for your life, like even your job, and you become very, very impatient with the whole process, and you're like, come on, I'm ready, bring me something, blah, blah, blah. And Spirit is like trying to tell you, like, hey, to everything there is divine timing, you know. And I know that nobody wants to hear about the divine timing, but you need to actually realize that nothing will come like you. So hear me out. Divine timing is about bringing something to you when you are ready for it. Because if Spirit and God and universe and all that is will bring you something like amazing, let's say a wonderful person, you will freaking self-sabotage it. Like, you will self-sabotage, and you will find the reasons to I don't know, sabotage that relationship. If, let's say, a large amount of money comes your way, you will freaking find a way when your vessel is not ready, when you're energetically and physically not ready to receive and accept. You will find, like, you know, and again, everything happens unconsciously, okay? Because this is your subconscious mind running behind the scenes. And you will find the way to basically whatever amount comes in to spend it, you know. Like, and again, you will not do it consciously. Like, you will just like energetically attract situations that, let's say, if a large amount of money comes your way, that something will happen that you will have to spend that money, you know, because you're not ready. You're the vessel who is not ready. So you need to go steady, slow but surely, like slowly but surely, okay? Slow and steady wins the race, okay, guys? And like with the Temperance card, I wanted to double check something. Hold on. Because the Temperance card is the card of harmony, of moderation, everything in moderation. So this is the little warning, like when you are going and stepping in onto like spiritual awakening, don't go like crazy in it, okay? Because very often people just like, oh my God, everybody goes through that, but like Spirit wants to tell you, like, do everything in moderation. Don't forget that you are a human being, not just a spirit being. Like, at least in this experience, you are a spirit being in a human experience. So experience the human life, okay? Don't go like too well, a lot of people go a little bit like after their spiritual awakening, they'd be like, yeah, I don't want to be here. I want to just kind of like meditate 24/7, and this is like their escape game kind of thing. Like, I went through that, guys, too. I didn't want to be part of that world. And then slowly but surely I had to realize, well, I'm here for a reason, okay? I am here for a reason. I'm experiencing this lifetime for a reason. So I need to experience the experience of being a human to the fullest, okay? So it all like, and again, your third eye chakra is like, your third eye in general is the chakra of the balance between the body and the mind and the spiritual realm, okay? It's this connectedness, like it's your connection to both, to Earth as a planet, as like 3D reality, and then your connectedness to the spirit realm, to the, you know, something that is unseen, something that you cannot see or touch, but you know it's there, okay? So everything, guys, is in moderation. And also it's the invitation to balance, like, okay? To balance your feminine and masculine energies. I can talk about feminine and masculine, like, probably for hours, like, until somebody be like, okay, enough is enough. But again, because I went through a rebalancing of my energies, because my prevalent energy in the very beginning of my spiritual awakening was the masculine. And again, it's not gender specific. We all have masculine and feminine energies, and the temperance card is speaking that we need to balance it. Okay, like the feminine and masculine, we need them both. Okay, regardless of your gender, we need them both, but they need to be balanced. Otherwise, it's like, there is a lot of imbalance created within our lives, within ourselves, of like, again, of who we are. Where's the Starseed card? There you go. So like, and if you feel like it, like, I can actually create, what, probably I will create, when I feel inspired, like, I'll create a video on, like, not tarot related, but just because, like, my channel is about so many things, guys. Like, it's not just tarot. I just, like, use tarot as one of the tools to bring the messages from the spirit world to you guys, because it's a tool that works, because otherwise I can just sit and talk, and I can do that too, and I do that. I do that in just like a little bit shorter versions, like on my shorts, or on Instagram and Facebook and whatever, social media platforms. So anyway, the spirit is telling you that at this time, like, keep the balance, work on your balance, work on the balance in your life, with the feminine, with the masculine, with the spiritual and physical. Okay. And everything is about balance. Everything is about duality, guys. Okay, so and be patient, guys. Be patient. Like, these are the 3 cards that are speaking about you needing to trust, you needing to be patient with your life's journey, with whatever you're going through. Be patient with yourself, be patient with the divine. Everything happens exactly at the time when it is the time. Okay, divine timing. And I know a lot of people, and I was one of those people who didn't like to hear about it, because I'm like, I was impatient. I am not generally a very patient person, like, I'll be honest. And right now I'm full on embracing the energy of trusting the flow of the divine, trusting the plan of the divine. Not that I'm sitting and not doing anything, no, but I'm just setting my intention, whatever, my desire is. And I just, like, I know that I give it to God, I give it to universe, and I'm like, okay, I trust. And guys, like, this is not easy to just, like, state clearly what do you want, and then trust that it will come at the time when it is supposed to come to you. But all I can do is just, like, trust the divine timing, trust the divine guidance, if I need to act on it, which is like, the acting is masculine, receiving is the feminine. Okay, so I am balancing to everything. And like, your third eye, again, you see, it wanted to come onto the screen, because you need to listen to your inner voice. Okay, you need to tap in more into your intuition, guys. I want to wrap up this reading because it's been long enough, but I have this beautiful deck called The Soul's Journey. I absolutely love it. And I want to ask for some guidance. It's already shuffled, but I kind of want to shuffle it again and ask the spirit for some guidance for you at this time, to focus for you at this time. Spirit, what is the guidance for the collective to focus now, in the present? What is the focus for the collective? Who is this? Who is that? Empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation, and it takes me back to your romantic relationship that just recently ended, or about to be ended. That you need to understand that we all are going through something in this life, and yes, maybe, and I'm pretty sure that you are hurt at this time, but you need to understand that the other person is going through their experience too. Again, doesn't excuse if they did something bad to you, it doesn't excuse it. But part of the emotional intelligence, once you start understanding a lot of things, the patterns, the like limiting beliefs, and like the programming and everything that comes with the spiritual awakening and the self-development, guys, you will start to realize that, like, everybody's going through their own journey, and that person came into your life because you kind of like I don't want to get too crazy, not crazy, no, I will call it, I don't want to go too deep and woo-woo on that, but you need to realize, once you know the soul's journey, that your journey made a contract with that person who you just broke up with, like to come into your life, for you to come into their life, that you guys experience certain things together and you learn from it. Okay, you learn, grow, and expand from it. So again, empathy in terms of like, do not hate on that person, just like come from a place of more forgiveness and understanding that they are also going through something. They also had parents that perhaps didn't love them, or something that made them who they are today. And your experience made you who you are today as well. Okay, so Spirit is inviting you to tap in more into the empathy other than low vibration feelings like resentment, even hate, or negative in general thinking about the whole experience. Okay, so Spirit is like very loudly inviting you to see the lesson in that experience. Okay, Spirit, what else would you like the collective to focus on at this time, please? What would you like to focus at this time? Humor. Well, let's go with the loneliness card first. I know that I'm never alone. Guys, this is Spirit. And like from the depiction on that card, guys, like the first thought that I had is that in this experience, guys, like just like go to your friends, go to your family, whoever you're trusting, whoever you're loving, whoever you can share your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions with no guilt, no shame. Go to them. You don't go through that alone. If you have friends or community or somebody that you can just use them as a shoulder you can lean on, go it. Like there is no shame in that. Okay, and humor, yeah, go have some fun. Choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Go to your friendships, to your community, and just have some laugh. Like not bypassing your emotions, that's not what I'm saying, but instead of just like, let's say, talking like for hours and hours and hours exactly the same like story, like you can share your experience, of course, but then you guys can choose to laugh, you can choose to go dance, you can choose to go like have some good laughs, go for a movie, and just experience what's good this life is also bringing to the table, not just like the negative experiences. Okay, Spirit, anything else you would like? Okay, health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Guys, please do not self-sabotage into, oh, we got a card of success. I'm going to read it, but I wanted to talk about the health because while you are going through this experience, please make sure that you prioritize good sleep, healthy eating habits, and I trust me, from time to time when I'm feeling like shit, I want to eat shit food too. And I do that, but I try to like honor the body and the effect that it has on my body and mind. By the way, the shittier food you eat, the shittier your mind will feel on top of what your body is gonna go through. Okay, so the shittier your body feels, the shittier your mind will be. Okay, your mind, I mean, like the brain fog, the tiredness, like the feeling of feeling tired and foggy and unclear and like depressed. So please prioritize good sleep, good eating habits, exercise if you can, go for walks if you can, and drink a lot of water. Okay, guys, this is the message that I'm also getting. Drink a lot of water. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Guys, this is Spirit is inviting you to tap into the joy of life, okay, with the humor, like with the laughter, with the connectedness to people, to love, because after all, our souls are all one. We're all connected. We are all connected to one big source of all that is, and that is unconditional love, which God is. Universe is all love. Universe is nothing else but love. And guys, like you will be fine with the success card. Okay, so Spirit, any other messages for the collective, please? Any other messages for the collective at this time? Any other messages? Final message, perhaps? No? Yes? Okay. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. We already spoke about it. So accept whatever you experience you're going through at this time as your biggest teacher, as your biggest guide, as your biggest guide and mentor towards yourself. Okay, back to yourself, back to you, who you truly are as a human being and as a soul as like basically you awakening to the fact that you are an eternal soul, guys. Okay, I would like to take one more card, maybe uplifting, motivational message, please. Uplifting advice. Oh yeah, honesty. I can't always expect to, okay, so honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Be honest with yourself. Again, guys, we already spoke about it, that you need to be honest about your feelings, about your emotions, and about whatever you are experiencing. Like, be honest with your beliefs about who you are, what you deserve, and it's time to flip those limiting beliefs, okay? And the happiness, this is going to be the last one that I'm going to be taking today, because happiness, what could be better than this? You know, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. This is, again, with the humor card, guys. Focus on the goodness of this life, okay? And focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what makes you happy, even in the midst of like a tornado, or you see, like, this is like, well, in this particular case, it's kind of like an eternity, but like it can also mean that even in the midst of like the water is not being so calm and there is like this spiral, right? Like those dolphins are still having fun. Okay. So I feel in this, and you know, the funniest thing that I've pulled that card many times and I never brought that message to, as I'm saying it now. But what I'm saying is that even in the midst of like you feeling you're going down the spiral, still like you can still have fun. You can still focus on being happy and doing something that brings you joy, being among people that brings you happiness and love, and like the feeling of safety, or maybe the community. If you don't have friends, if you don't have family close by, let's say you just moved to another town, another city, another state, province, country, whatever, and you didn't create that bond with anybody, then go to communities that you feel more aligned. Let's say if you are into yoga, if you are, you know, if you love gym, if you like boxing, if you like even like walk, if you have a dog, you know, go for like walks with the dog, and you will find like-minded people in there as well who love dogs or something like that. That's just a couple of examples that I could come up with like on the spot. So I feel like with that card right now, and I'm telling you guys, this is the first time when I feel that card in that way, that I feel like Spirit wants to say that even in the midst of a storm, you still can find the moments of happiness, of being happy, okay? So I feel like this is it, guys. And what we got on the bottom, I kind of was like holding my breath, because I was like, what can beat the happiness card? And again, Spirit is telling you like growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness, and growth comes from you understanding what was the lesson in this storm that you are probably still in, or the storm that you just experienced. You need to understand that growth comes from understanding the lessons, okay? So I think this is it, guys. I feel like, you know, there is nothing more to add to that. And I wanted to say that what is it? What do we have? I just, for some reason, felt called to this deck again, just to grab it and see what's on the bottom. Because, oh my God, every single time I grab that deck, I feel spring, like spring is in the air. That's so interesting. Like maybe, guys, like there is something about spring for you. I don't know, because everything means something. But I feel spring, something in spring, something amazing is going to happen in spring, guys. Material harvest was on the bottom, and the sacral chakra over there too. Okay. So tap, I feel like this is for especially, well, no, not especially. I stand myself corrected with the sacral chakra. This is like the second chakra from the base one. This is all about your sensuality. It's about your sexuality. It's about your exploration. So I feel like you need to work with that and allow yourself to feel whatever you need to feel with no shame, no guilt. Okay. Again, maybe look on YouTube or just Google like what sacral chakra is and how to work with it. Okay. But I feel like for some reason that in some of you guys' cases, it's blocked, and you need to explore more of your sexuality and sensuality, not in a like vulgar way. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that You need to tap in more into that energy and flow with it. And I feel like it's more connected to the divine feminines out there. Like, it's, again, divine feminine and masculine is like, it's in all of us. But I feel like this is like, especially if you are a woman, but you know what, no, again, you know what, no, I'm not feeling it. It's like, if you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, your sacral chakra is still there. But it's just like with women, it's a little bit more, with all the programming that everybody goes through, like the sacral chakra very often is more closed than in man. That's what I'm trying to say. But you got material harvest, you got all good. Intuition, yeah, guys, you need to work on your intuition. Authority card, material, something is material is coming. Material and spiritual prosperity is coming your way, guys. With the authority card, I forgot, hold on, I don't even know why I'm going into this. Oh boy. Okay, the authority card is the card of the emperor. The emperor card is like being certain, assertive, confident, all is well. I feel like either you guys are gonna meet somebody like who is in emperor energy, or you are finally stepping into your emperor energy, which is like divine masculine, by the way. This is so funny how I was talking about the feminine. Like, it's all about balance, guys. Again, duality of the feminine and the masculine. This is interesting. Material harvest, material and spiritual prosperity. You're gonna be fine. Just tap into the joy, happiness, and bliss that is available to you. Do not bypass it. Do not ignore it. Oh, that card wanted to come. Oh my God, this is the star. You are on. Okay, hold on. Oh my God, I got the whole deck like on the floor. But that card wanted to come, and the hope card is the card of, like, in a standard, in a traditional deck, is the card of star. Let me double check something just in case. Yes, it is the card, the star, meaning that you're on the right path, meaning that your path is illuminated. You're never alone. Spirits, angels, guardian angels, spirit guides, your ancestors, universe, everybody is by your side, guys. Everybody is by your side. You're never alone. Even if you feel like alone, you're alone. Always, like, this is an invitation to tap into your third eye chakra, connect to your spirit guides, speak to them. They want to speak to you. They want to speak to you. They want to talk to you. They want them to talk. They want you to talk to them. Ask for guidance, because you have free will. You are not going to receive any guidance if you don't ask for it, because you have free will. They cannot interfere, okay, with your free will. So you need to ask for guidance. Ask for something. Ask for the spirits of your highest good. Ask for help. Ask for support. Ask for guidance. Ask for advice. Ask for signs. And be open to seeing the signs, okay? So if, there is a practice that you can actually do if you want, you can ask, let's say, spirit guides, guardian angels, show me, I don't know, show me whatever first, image, song, words, image, anything that comes to your mind, in the first 5 seconds. Don't overthink it. 5 seconds rule. So let's say in your case, in my case, when I was asking, just recently, show me a sign, I asked to show me dolphins. And because that was the first image that I got, in my mind, in my mind's eye, to receive from the spirit world, to show me the dolphins, and I ask for dolphins, and I just okay, and I trust. And if you don't receive your sign immediately, so ask a question, ask for the sign, and just let it go, forget about it, just give it to the spirit world to bring it to you when the time is right, because you're not gonna get it instantly. And maybe you will, but don't have that kind of expectation. And maybe you'll get it next day. And if you don't get it after a while, this is also a sign for you that maybe you need to rethink something. Maybe you need to look again. Maybe you need to work with your question. Okay, work with your desire. Let's say if in this particular case, a good example that comes to my mind is spirit show, that you ask spirit to show you, I don't know, let's say a star, or a dolphin or whatever, like a heart or whatever you want to ask for, let's say, to as a sign that your person is coming back and you're not getting anything, that means that it's not meant to be. So this is also a sign for you to stop like holding on so tightly, so holding on so like desperately being attached. It's time for you to detach, because like not receiving a sign is also a sign. Okay, and this is what I just recently learned from Gabby Bernstein. Check her out if you want. She's a spiritual teacher and coach, and amazing, in terms of spirituality especially. I wanted to take her. I have her oracle deck, but for some reason I didn't use it today. But this is an amazing oracle deck too. Kind of like, I don't always connect with it, and today I didn't feel called to it. But anyway, if you want to check out like, some meditations or mantras, especially like affirmations, like check out Gabby Bernstein on YouTube, available to everybody for free. Anyway, guys, I hope that resonated. We're almost 1 hour here, so I think it's time to wrap up. And I think that it's a beautiful message from Spirit that that was brought to your attention, because there is a reason for everything, guys. Okay, so I'm wishing you all the best, and I'll see you next time when the time is right. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, wonderful month, wonderful year, and wonderful life, guys. Be kind one to another. Let's be kind one to another. Let's be in the energy of love towards ourselves and towards the world around us, okay? And this is how we're going to make the world a better place to be for us, for our kids, for generations to come. Let's be kind one to another. Let's be loving one to another, okay? And let's embrace this high vibration energy of the universe, which is unconditional love towards everything around us and us to begin with. I love you guys. I'm sending you lots of kindness, lots of hugs, beautiful, beautiful blessings to everyone, to you, to your loved ones, to everyone in your life, in our life. Like, anyway, let's just send blessings one to another and good wishes and good energy. Focus on your happiness. Focus on the well-being of your life. Okay, I love you guys. Be blessed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.